With more and more people looking to make money online, marketplaces such as Warrior Plus are cashing in. Warrior Plus is one of several marketplaces that allows you to sell your own digital offers or promote other people's offers as an affiliate. And if you come over to YouTube alone and just type in Warrior Plus, you'll get tons of videos: how to make money as an affiliate marketer, how to make money online, how to get approved as an affiliate, how to make money with Warrior Plus, how to promote Warrior Plus products, etc., etc. And there are tons of these videos. But if you've been around for any space of time, you'll know that most of the products on the platform are junk. So why does the platform allow people to sell junk, and why does it sell so well? We're going to look at all of these questions in today's video, so stay tuned. Here we are at the Warrior Plus homepage, and let's kind of look at what it is before we get into the dark side of all of this stuff. It's basically a marketplace. It's like a shop. And this marketplace allows people to sell their own digital offers, mainly in the make money / internet marketing niche. And it also allows people to promote other people's stuff as an affiliate and make a decent amount of money. So that all sounds nice. It all sounds great. The homepage is nice. It's well designed. And from my personal experience of using Warrior Plus in the past, as both a vendor many years ago and as an affiliate, it's very intuitive, it's very easy to use, and they do have decent support. So first impressions are generally good. But when we look into the kind of products that are sold and what they allow to happen on their marketplace, we uncover a little bit of an uncomfortable truth about all of this stuff. So although I'm from the UK, I've lived in Japan for 20 years. In Japan, we have these shops called the 100 yen shop. Everything is 100 yen. It's really cheap, and generally speaking, the quality is not that great. In the UK, there's Pound Stretcher. I'm sure there's the equivalent in America and Canada and Australia and other places. Now, when you go into these shops, you know you're not buying quality, but you're only paying a ridiculously cheap amount. So if the product ends up not being very good or breaking, you're not going to be bothered to go back and ask for your money back or a refund. And you go in there with that mindset that you're buying something for cheap. Now, Warrior Plus, I guess, is like the equivalent online. The only thing is, if you wanted to sell your own physical product in the 100 yen shop or in Pound Stretcher, you still have to jump through some hoops. You can't sell stuff which basically obviously doesn't work. Now, unfortunately, because there are no hoops to jump through and anybody can put their product online to be sold on one of these networks, it's a green light for lots of scammers and people that just create gimmicks and lie about it on their sales page to get the money of unsuspecting folk. But it's not just the network's fault and the seller's fault. The people that buy this stuff need to take a little bit of responsibility. If you wanted to learn how to play the guitar and you'd never picked up a guitar before, you're not going to be able to learn how to play the guitar to a good level in a couple of weeks. Similarly, if you wanted to learn how to cook or do any kind of skill that you weren't good at, you're not going to be able to do it overnight. The trouble is, people see these products and the products say that you can press a button and money's going to flow into your bank account, and they actually believe it. Common sense goes out of the window. And they end up buying these products, and these products are cheap, $10, $15. So people's mindset is, well, if it doesn't work, I've only lost $10, so it's not a big deal. But the trouble is, most people will buy multiple times, and they won't make any money. The person selling the product will make money, and the network will make money, as well as the other people online who are affiliates for these products, who are telling you that it's great when they know that it's not. And everyone wins apart from the customer. And the customer goes through this kind of cycle of buying this stuff, it doesn't work, buying again, doesn't work. Oh, maybe this next one's going to work. And oftentimes these vendors will refuse to refund you, or they'll give you a guilt trip and basically blame you when they know full well that this stuff doesn't work. But unfortunately, there's no real watchdog on the whole industry. So it's almost like it's, experience that will tell you who to trust, who not to trust, what to do and what not to do. And that's why so few people actually make any money online who try to do so, because they're naive, they're gullible, a bit lazy, and they just don't know any better. And there are some people, of which I'm one, I'm not the only person, that we try and warn people, we try and tell people, but a lot of the times it falls on deaf ears, because when they realise that it actually takes work, effort, self-discipline, consistency, they don't want to know. And I still get emails every day saying, look, I like your video, I like what you're saying, but is there a quicker way? Is there an easier way? Because it sounds like a bit of work. And I know from that email that that person is doomed to failure. And that the only way that that kind of person will ever make money is to join the ranks of people that sell rubbish online or promote other people's rubbish. And it's basically one big circle jerk of junk. So there are key things that you need to look out for. But before we look at these key things, people often say, well, why do the networks allow this stuff to be sold? Well, look here. We've got products. They sell 3,000 copies, 1,000 copies, 3,000, 2,000. Lots of these products sell a lot of numbers. And for every sale, the network that they're being sold on, so in this case it's Warrior Plus, will take a small commission or a small cut. So there's a financial incentive to allow this stuff to be sold on their network because it sells well due to the hype, the lies, and the naivety of a lot of the customer base. If somebody were to make a product and say, this is the exact way to make money online, but it's going to take a lot of work, a lot of effort on your part, it's not going to happen overnight, it wouldn't sell many copies because it would be too honest, I guess, but people don't want to know that. And because it wouldn't sell many copies, affiliates wouldn't want to promote that person's product because they're not going to make much money, and the networks are not going to push it because they're not making money. The only people that are going to succeed are the few customers that buy it and follow the step-by-step process. So it's a kind of combination of everyone's fault. But again, if the networks allow this stuff to be sold on them, there's not that much you can do apart from to stop buying it. So I'm going to give you an example of, a real dodgy product that's currently on sale now. It's sold a lot, and this product is called Magic. Now we're actually right down at the bottom. So the first thing that I can see here is legal pages. Nothing works. There are no legal pages. There's no support. There's no disclaimer. There's no privacy policy. There's no terms of service. They don't work. There's no links. And if this were to be sold on a more legitimate place, it wouldn't be allowed because you actually have to have these links working. But obviously the people that check these products for compliance don't actually check. So that's the first, obvious thing to look for. If these don't work, then the people behind it clearly don't care. Now, if we go to the top, you can see warning signs right away. If the sales page has something called blind copy. Now, blind copy is when we're reading it and it sounds great because we all want to make more money really quickly, but we don't actually know what it is. If it's blind copy, my advice is don't buy it. If you don't know what you're buying, it's a risk. And why risk something when you've got no idea what you're doing? The other warning sign is in all of the copywriting. Now, copy is, of course, hype to make something look good, and you do need an element of hype to sell more products. I get that. But first of all, magic button. This appeals to the person that is never going to succeed online. There is no magic button. I'm sorry to say it. There isn't a magic button. So that first two words there, automatically, this is junk. Auto fires any website up to 5.2 billion cell phones. So that could be 1 or that could be 5.2 billion. But you've got to think of this logically. There's a magic button that you're going to press that sends your website to potentially 5.2 million cell phones. Well, that's either going to be a lie or illegal. One of the two things. So right there, it's rubbish. And then we get all of this stuff. $9,000 made during testing. Well, there's no proof that that's there. All of this stuff, and it's all cheesy. This countdown timer is irrelevant because it's always a countdown timer. This kind of stuff is made up. And again, all of these images here, this is actually from selling stuff, selling products and promoting affiliate products. This is from Warrior Plus itself. These screenshots could be anybody's. You go through all different sales pages. There's no proof that these are legitimate. Now, one thing, I'm just going to pause the video. I want to show you a really interesting website. So products will have testimonials on them. And all of these products will have two kinds of fake testimonials. They will either be completely made up and not by real people, or they will be from other shady affiliate marketers. So if you go through a product and you see testimonials from other people that you know are affiliates and shady marketers, then that's a negative sign. I've been in this industry long enough and I know a lot of these people, and I know that they actually ask people for a testimonial and they even write the testimonial for that person. It's not real. The other kind of testimonial are people that don't actually exist. These aren't real people, and these are gotten from these websites here. thispersondoesnotexist.com, and if I refresh this, it's going to be a different person. And if I refresh this, it's going to be a different person. And I can just take a screenshot, attach a name to it, and make something up. Anybody can do that. And that is where these testimonials are from. But of course, the newbie, the untrained eye doesn't know that. Here's an example of a testimonial that I kind of joked about on my Facebook profile. As an older man, and then we've got this woman, and apparently she's called Estelle, and she's 72 years old. Guarantee she doesn't exist, and guarantee this is made up. Here's another one. A product called Profit Mailer. Got to admit I was really sceptical, blah, 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 by somebody called Wilfred. And then we come down to somebody called Andrew. Got to admit it's exactly the same thing. But again, this was on the sales page. This one there, coveted product of the day. And again, more fake testimonials. Here's another one, Jenny C. Now don't get me wrong, but I don't think this looks like a Jenny to me, you know what I mean? There's so much of this junk. And the trouble is, so many other affiliates will promote the junk like this because they know that the creator of this product will then reciprocate for them. It's called blind reciprocation, and it goes on in the industry way too much, and the affiliates cash in, the vendors cash in, and the customers lose out. So you've got to have an element of common sense when you're going through this stuff. And like I said, there's no incentive for the networks to stop this stuff from being sold because of the amount of stuff it sells. It's cheap. The sales copy is hyped up, but people, lap it up. People don't know that the testimonials are fake or the screenshots are just from the same person selling previous products. And the sad thing is, if these products were true, why would you sell it for $10 or $15 or $20? You'd use it yourself and you'd be, a multi-millionaire. You wouldn't package it up into a $10 thing. And when you actually buy it, I don't buy it, but if you actually were silly enough to buy this kind of stuff, and it's not just this product, it's 95% of the stuff on the network, you'll get presented with an upgrade 2, an upgrade 3, an upgrade 4. And a lot of the times you could have 10, 15 upgrades. It's insane. And all of the upgrades are more and more over the top than the previous one, and none of them make sense. Another thing that you can look out for as a warning sign if you are new and you unfortunately end up on one of these sales pages is to open it up in Google Chrome. And to, if you've not done so already, add the Facebook Pixel Helper and the Google Tag Assistant Chrome extensions. They're free. And if you see multiple tags, like you see here, 18 Google tags and 45 Facebook pixels, this is a warning sign in of itself. Now, it may not be illegal, but it's not the most ethical thing in the world. And what you'll see, what this basically means is that 45 people can now potentially remarket to you on Facebook. And only one person is going to actually own the product. So by putting all of these pixels on this page, it's just going to basically mean that you are going to be bombarded on social media networks with other people trying to sell this junk. And it's just, it's a way of doing business that is really weird. My personal opinion is that pretty much all of these vendors, although they'll never admit it in social media or in public, you must have quite low self-esteem. And even if you've made a whole bunch of money doing it, which I'm sure they have, knowing that your whole life is lying to people and being dishonest and ripping people off and making stuff up, it can't be a good feeling when you're at home at night talking to yourself or thinking to yourself. Imagine telling your kids, do you know what I do for a living? I rip people off. Are you proud of me? It's weird, but maybe when you've done it so many times, you just forget about it and all you see is the money in the bank. Let's go back over here. You can see, most people that buy these products that take the time to leave a review, they get crappy ratings. A lot of people won't bother to leave a review. Most people will refund or just not bother to refund, and I guarantee you nobody will make money using this stuff apart from the vendors, the networks and the affiliates. So to my mind, places like Warrior Plus have a responsibility to check the quality of the things that are sold on their marketplace, because there are lots of people that will refuse to sell on Warrior Plus purely because of the negative connotations that it has. If I was to sell my products on Warrior Plus, to me, it devalues my product. It basically says my product is cheap, it's a bit crap, that's why I'm selling it here. I don't know of any super successful marketer, maybe there is one or two, but I don't know of anyone that sells their own products on these platforms when they take this thing seriously. I think it's time to finish off this video, but I want to say a couple of small things before we do. The best analogy that I can use to describe this whole situation is the drug dealer and the junkie. The junkie is the customer. They keep buying this stuff that isn't going to help them, but they're desperate for their next fix. They don't want to listen to people that are trying to help them or trying to, give them good quality stuff that's going to move them forward. They just need that fix. And the drug dealers know that. They know that there's a desperate market out there, and they're more than prepared to sell this stuff to them because they know the amount of money that can be made. And sadly, a lot of people, when they go to make money online, they realize that there's so much money to be made, and they too join the drug dealers in selling this stuff, and it hurts everybody else, but it benefits them. And it's so similar to this kind of murky world. It's scary. So number one, people are probably going to say, well, who can you trust online? And unfortunately, from my experience, and I've been doing this since 2012, I could count the number of people that I trust, on one hand. There are very, very few people that I trust. Now, granted, I don't know everybody. I'm not in every niche. But you've got to look at this stuff with common sense. If you want to make money online, you need to get rid of this mindset that this image represents. You can't just start typing stuff in when you've not got a skill set and imagine money to come out. You've got to learn skills. You've got to build up something. Making money online is simply finding a problem that a group of people have in any niche, and then offering them a solution, whether it be your own products or affiliate products, and doing it ethically and the right way, so that the products that you recommend, whether they're yours or somebody else's, actually work. And if you do that, then the next time you come to recommend a product that solves a problem, people are going to trust you. I haven't done a product launch, like a proper product launch, for ages. But whenever I promote something as an affiliate, I generally win the competition, or I'm high up, because people trust what I say. They know that I'm not trying to make a quick buck by promoting some junk on Warrior Plus, and that I'll actually choose something that I believe will actually help them. Sometimes that product doesn't have the best sales page, isn't the most enticing sales copy, but it works, and the person that made it is a decent, honest, legitimate vendor and creator of products. And once you do that, you can feel good about making money as well. So let's end this video with a little bit of common sense. Stop buying junk. Stop believing the junk that's promoted to you by other people. Open your eyes a little bit. And if people are watching this related to Warrior Plus, which I doubt they're not, because they've probably not got this far, I hope that in the future there's a little bit of effort put into the compliancy department to making sure that the stuff works, it's legit, and that you actually sell stuff on the network that helps people, as opposed to make the vendor and yourself rich. Thanks for watching. Any questions, let me know. Please give me a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button and bell notification, and I'll see you soon. Cheers. Thank you for watching. If you've got any questions or you need more clarification, go and watch the video once more. Over on the right hand side, we have some more trainings and reviews, so go and watch those as well. Please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you've not done so already, and hit the bell notification. Other than that, ask any questions you've got below, and I'll see you soon.